Hi, I'm Sean O'Connell from Mischief Motorsport and Hat Dynamics. So Mischief Motorsport is a lifestyle, principally. That's where I'd like, if you ask me to describe it, I often watch Gas Monkey with Richard Rawlings and Chip Foose and the likes, and a lot of these guys, they are super perfectionists, they are they're professionals, they're renowned, but they have fun. They enjoy the fruits of their labor, whether not necessarily in financial terms only, but enjoying what they create and how they create it, and the fun and the passion that gets passed on to people. I have a musical background. I've been a professional musician. My son now is a professional musician, has been an international professional musician. And so the whole concept of a lifestyle brand that would encompass cars, petrolheads, performance, tuning, modifying, as well as music was born. And so Mischief and Mischief Motorsport is about assembling all of those offerings under one banner. On the one side, we've got our recording studio, which is the House of Chocks, which will see a lot of fellow musicians and artists and stars coming in throughout the day, enjoying coffee or getting creative. On the other end, it houses an eclectic mix of different cars. And people are really finding it interesting when they come in here and peruse and hang around the cars while their cars are either being tuned on the dyno or whilst they're waiting for it to be serviced. And it doesn't need to be people that are particularly well-heeled or Ferraris or Lamborghinis or whatever. It is for the man in the street that really wants to see what professional tuning is about and what passionate petrolheads are about. The other thing we do often is take extensive runs, which we call Mischief runs, where we go around predominantly the Western Cape as far as De Rust, Knysna, as well as local runs to Stellenbosch, Franschhoek, etc. with the cars, and introduce people to the motoring lifestyle, open top motoring. And then on the other end, we've got Hat Dynamics, which is Herman's baby principally, but it's where I really have the most fun. I've seen cars being tuned there, coming in coughing and spluttering, or I've seen modern M4s coming in and leaving breathing fire, literally just with the tunes that they do inside there. We focus on safe tunes, on reliable tunes, and we're getting quite a lot of traction with the hat-tuned model, with tuners based as far afield as Windhoek that have come through our training center under Herman's guidance, and now certified providers of our tunes and installers, let me say, of our tunes around the country. Part of what I've really looked forward to and what we've managed to achieve is we are establishing partnerships with providers in the industry. So we have Coetzee Autos, as well as the upholsterers, Dinesh and the likes, and Moby Wash. And we have a Mischief track day. So we had drifting, we had gymkhana, and we had track laps, and they're professional drivers there that are race winners and championship winners in their own right. So it's the real thing. I really enjoy introducing people, even guys that are driving fancier cars, or Porsches, or Mercedes AMGs, or M cars, and actually putting them either through the paces in their car or in one of our cars and going around the track. You know, getting them to experience weight shifting, brakes, the impact of speed and too fast, and scrubbing speed around, or getting oversteer and understeer challenges. And people they've loved it. What is Mischief and Hat about? It's about subtle modification, if you want. Always powerful, always reliable, but also partnering with our upholstery and or detailing and or panel beating partners to ensure that you get your car back pristine. Those little nicks, the tires, or in the case that we've done with this Groot Wit High, as we call our E55, just blackened out all the chrome, and she's got something special under the bonnet that will turn heads from time to time. Most of our clients are those that their vehicles are out of motor plan, or they're in motor plan and they just really want to absolutely increase performance. So ECU tweaking, decatting, adding turbos, adding superchargers, really optimizing engine performance without radical modification is what we do. The project cars, well, there are a few. I'll start with the one that's got us all buzzing at the moment. It's a Subaru WRX STI. That's the hatchback version. Somebody had the good sense some time back to take a perfectly beautiful Subaru silver, put on some mean-looking wheels, and removed the front-wheel drive system and made it a rear-wheel drive car and dropped a Toyota Supra 2JZ into it. It is mean. We are in the process, it starts, it runs. We're in the process of systematic upgrading and it's going to be a calling card for Hat Dynamics. Very much like Suspect was for Hermann in his earlier years with that record-beating Lumina. It's an exciting project. So we're calling it the Subaru. And I'm looking forward to it. My request was that, and the sleeper is not because we don't want people to know it's fast. I want it to be totally original. You get inside, all the gauges are standard. If you didn't know until it started, you wouldn't know that it's carrying a 2JZ in there. And the first task is we run to the wrist and Maringspoort just because we love the R62. I want to go down there, aircon on, everything, and make sure that it runs. Yet when we go to the drags at Killarney or wherever else we're going to go, Saldanha, it'll be right up there with a lot of the quicker cars. The dream for Mischief is ultimately to be a central attraction point for petrolheads, for musicians, for artists, for people that want to have events in this establishment, for people that are buying our software for their cars worldwide. For Sean 5 years ago, and particularly ladies who feel that they can't really trust the advice they've been given about their vehicles. The dream is to have a trusted, reliable, reputable establishment that returns the trust, seeks excellence all the time, and is a fun place to be. Braai, music, song, bikes, you name it, cars. That's what it's about.